So good. So good. You want to find out what that drink was? You don't get to know until they sponsor me. So this video is probably going to be kind of boring to watch. I don't have a whole lot going on visually. So if you want to minimize this and just play it in the background to hear my thoughts on this topic, you can do that. Hey, what's up everybody? It's Alex again. Just wanted to make a video. It's a Sunday afternoon and I'm absolutely bored as hell. So I do what I usually do. I do what I usually do and I look up PC parts and see what's in stock and see what prices look like. And gotta be honest with you, I think these electronics are gonna be a little bit too expensive. I know this won't come as a surprise to a lot of you, but I personally am not a rich man. It's not something I add to the list of attributes that I would say that I have. There's just this whole thing with these graphics cards and the demand so egregiously outweighing the availability of all this stuff. And then you have the people in the middle who are exploiting that opportunity to make a profit. And it's just a bad time right now to try to buy any real electronic gaming PC part, or even a console, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, whatever it might be. And this whole video started out with, I have a friend of mine that I'm gonna be helping build a new computer, and it sucks because everybody should be able to, walk down the street to their local electronics store, have a choice of options to pick from, and get what they want to get. But clearly that's just not where we live right now. And it's one of those things where it's like, in the grand scheme of things, the problem that gamers are having right now trying to buy electronic stuff is very small scale in terms of global issues. It's a certain level of privilege to say that when we're upset about not being able to buy a 3080 or something because they're out of stock, and that's our biggest problem right now, we're in a special place. Not to talk down to anybody, but try to have that perspective. Like, hey, things suck, yeah. You want to get a graphics card? Yep, we get it, but there's other things that could be worse. So I just keep thinking, like, all this stuff eventually has to get better anyways. Like, it can't possibly stay this way for forever. So try to hang tight, but like, man, this RTX 3070 from Zotac that I just reviewed on my channel recently. There's a link up there if you want to check that out. This retailed for $549.99, and I got that for $549.99. And about a week or two after I put up my video is when a bunch of companies started, announcing that they were going to be upping the price of their cards and shit. And it just sucks, There's no good way of saying it, but like, this card now, I think is going for almost $670, which is $20 less than MSRP for a Founders Edition 3080. And I know nobody really at this point gets to really choose what card they want. It's you get lucky with what you pick when it's available to you, whether you happen to be like me and go to a store in person and they have one in stock and you're in the right spot in line, or if you go online to like bestbuy.com and try to get in early when the stock alerts hit up and say yes. With all this, like, this card, it's fine. I wouldn't worry too much though about right now what pricing looks like. It's scary, it's really shitty, and I don't think anybody should pay next to MSRP for a 3080, pay that price for a 3070, or a 3060 in some cases, a 3060 Ti, I should say. So this is just a friendly reminder from your buddy Alex to just be patient, to just wait it out. Eventually things will get better, and eventually things will even out. Yes, there's a lot of people who really want to maybe build a brand new computer, upgrade their existing one, or just, build their first one. It could be a couple different scenarios. So I totally get not not wanting to stick it out any longer and you're willing to just pay the scalper pricing for something locally in your town. And if you do, I'm not gonna bash you for it. I'm not here to put you down for doing that, because I've had friends who have done that. But just try to be reasonable with what you pay, you know, because there's a lot of other shit that you can maybe do with that money in the meantime. Put that money aside and maybe add it to the minimum credit card payment that you've been making every month. Maybe just do a little bit more this month now that you got a little extra cash while you're waiting for a graphics card to come in. You know, this is not me trying to educate anybody, because I am by no means a master financier. I don't know shit about stock markets or bitcoins or cryptocurrencies in general. I'm not that guy, but at least I can tell you what I've done wrong in, you know, metaphorical terms, and hope that maybe you don't make the same mistakes as me. So yeah, this is not a very fun video, I get, but I felt like I just wanted to kind of say my 2 cents on the matter. Summary: just stay strong and try to remember that it's, at the end of the day, these are just graphics cards. It's just for gaming. Most of you are going to be using it for gaming. And I've seen comments like some of you are working with good cards still. Like if you've got a 1070, that's a good card. I just had that card up until a couple months ago, and it's fantastic. Sure, is it like not exactly 3080 material or 3070 material? Absolutely, but it's still a good performing card. You can still play games on it. So this whole thing with like people getting upset because there's nothing they can buy and there's not really anything you can do about it right now, I get it, but remember, yeah, there's nothing you can really do about it right now. Just stick it out, be patient, and hope that it improves. And I think it will soon. That's really about it. I have a video I was gonna make, but this kind of just hit the top of my head. So if this was boring, totally get it. You can dislike the shit out of this video if you really want to. I see the comments everybody leaves, and I see the frustration in those comments too of people who can't find anything in stock in their region. And for us Americans complaining about pricing, overseas it's even worse. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's really all I gotta say at this point is you gotta just try and stay patient, find a good deal. If you're gonna go with a scalper who happen to get one and then they're selling it on like local Facebook marketplace or something, first off, make sure it's the actual card. Make sure it's not just a photo of the card that you found somewhere. And also just try to talk to these people. Try to appeal to the human beings in them, whatever there might be within them. Because I've seen a few places that are selling, you know, $750 MSRP cards for like $1,100. And I get it, wanting to make a profit as a business, like that's capitalism, baby. But don't try to talk them down a little bit, at least. Be sensible. Nobody should be paying $1,100 for a card that retails for $700. That's ungodly amounts of money. So that's probably gonna be it for me, man. I don't really have a whole lot else to say on it that other channels haven't probably already said. I think the situation sucks just as much as the rest of you do. I'm well aware that I got lucky, and I am grateful for the fact that I have a card. But it does suck to see the people who have the same interests as me, like you all seem to like the same stuff I do, not have that same luck and be feeling left out. And feeling left out is never fun in any situation. So hang in there. It's gonna improve. You know, things will eventually pick back up where at the very least pricing from a MSRP perspective may not improve with the tariffs that are currently in place unless the current administration decides to change that. But at the very least, maybe inventory will pick back up. If you need to do anything, find other ways to spend that money, or just save it. Just put it in your bank account and just let it sit there for a while. Don't try to hold out as long as you can from paying scalper pricing for cards. I get it. If you don't want to wait anymore, I get it. But just be smart. That's all. Anyways, everyone, thanks for watching. If you want to see more just like my perspectives on topics, please do me a favor, leave a topic in the comments, or tweet me at this Twitter account. There will be a link in the description too. Let me know what you want to talk about. Let me know what you want to hear my thoughts on, because I'm always looking for, I always look at the comments and I always look to see kind of what conversations go on in the comments. So aside from that, subscribe, like, share us if you want to. Doesn't really matter. And then if you want to help out the channel to help improve the qualities of the videos and whatnot, there's a Patreon that you can join to help out and pitch in if you want to. It's not required. In the meantime as well, I got a friend of mine that's working on a video for me that will be out at some point this year. So if you want to check out some of his current stuff that he's working on right now, there's going to be a link in the description for him. His name is Justin of J Creates. So go show him some love. Other than that, everyone, I'm probably going to go ahead and get back to bed because it is 3:16 in the afternoon and I ain't got shit to do. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.